Green Book is directed by Peter Farrelly, written by Peter Farrelly, Nick Vallelonga, and Brian Curry, and stars Viggo Mortensen and Mahershala Ali. It tells the true story of an Italian-American, played by Viggo Mortensen, helping an African-American musician, played by Mahershala Ali, take a tour through the Deep South in 1962. Along the way, they encounter many forms of hate and racism. Honestly, when I heard that Peter Farrelly, the director of Dumb and Dumber and There's Something About Mary, was going to be directing this film, I didn't really expect too much as far as a dramatic weight to it goes. I expected maybe a fun comedy, but when I heard that Viggo Mortensen and Mahershala Ali were in it, and that it was telling this true story of racism in the Deep South of the early 60s, it got me intrigued. And I'm very happy to say that this is a great film that does a great job at blending the drama with the humor that Farrelly injects to it. And he just does such a great job at blending those two. So many films nowadays are trying to be comedic while also being dramatic, and sometimes it just doesn't work. The comedy ends up taking away from the drama, but not with this film. I found the comedy to really almost enhance the dramatic moments. And the chemistry by these two actors, Viggo Mortensen and Mahershala Ali, is fantastic. I mean, it is the driving force behind the film. It is the beating heart of the film. These two actors bouncing off of one another, turning in great performances, but also enhancing each other's performances. That was by far the best thing about this entire film. Mahershala Ali's character is Don Shirley, this very educated, very precise, well-mannered, well-spoken gentleman, a piano player, whereas Viggo Mortensen's character, Tony Vallelonga, is this Italian-American who doesn't have very good language. He seems to have the education of a third grader. And they both do such a great job with these characters and bringing out the heart of their characters. And I love that Mortensen's character especially wasn't just a stereotypical tough, rough and tumble Italian-American guy. He really does bring great heart to that character. And their characters, the journey that their characters go on is truly amazing. I mean, it's something we've seen before where you put these two characters together that are extremely different and they learn from one another, but it really does work very well here. It's not original, but it's executed so well that you just can't help but get behind this relationship. Also, I've seen some people complaining about that this film doesn't really explore the deeper, darker aspects of racism and discrimination, but this film wasn't trying to do that. It wasn't trying to be a 12 Years a Slave. It wasn't trying to be Selma. If you're going into this film thinking it's going to be like those films and really show you the heft and the weight and the dark aspects, the really dark aspects of racism, you're not going to get that. This is a very family-friendly film that you can take really people of all ages to go see, and they'll have a fun time with it. And that's what it's trying to be. It's not trying to be anything else. It's not trying to be 12 Years a Slave. And if you go into the film with that mindset, knowing what kind of film you're getting, I think you're going to really end up liking it. This is a fun, buddy road film, first and foremost. That is what this film is trying to be, and it achieves it on pretty much every level. I really have no issues with this film, and that's why I highly recommend going out to check it out. And with that said, thank you for watching so much. If you like this video, please subscribe and like. It really does mean a lot to me, and I'll see you next time.